I think we're ready to go.
Oh, shit. Boom! There it is.
Hi, guys.
Boom, shakalaka.
You like Primus?
Hey, kids, you like violence? All right.
Try sit and get fucked up worse than my life is.
All right, we're live
from the landing strip. It's the 307th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Chris.
This is Arnold.
And thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. If you are watching us live, we appreciate that. Log into your YouTube or your Google account. That way you can chat along with us on the live chat. And I'll have you pulled up here on the old handy-dandy smartphone, and you could, say hi, ask us questions, fact check us, talk shit, whatever. I'll try to see it here, and I'll include you as best as I can into the conversation. If you're not watching us live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter @HWrestlingRadio. And we have an Instagram that I never use. You know what? I haven't even used a Twitter in a long time either. I haven't even touched it.
I keep sending it nudes and nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to log in now. Oh, Chris, where's Dingy? Dingy was in the backpack. I need my dinghy.
Dingy's in my pants.
Oh, hey. Awesome. Woo! All right, sir. Chris, what are we starting off with today?
Slow news week.
Roman.
All right, Roman. Of course.
We've had this conversation a couple of months ago about the Roman Reigns paradox.
Okay.
And
refresh everybody's memory.
My memory needs to be refreshed, too, so I'll get right to the freaking point.
All right.
Roman's out for a minimum of 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
A minimum.
Dang.
If ever.
Yeah, because 57% is the chance.
Of a mortality rate?
Well, yeah. Either I argue that or I read it wrong. I just saw 57% chance of the people, or his chances. But I think what helps him out is he's in damn good shape. His body can take that brutalizing, victimizing.
I was still under the impression that Samoans don't sell diseases.
Yeah. Obviously, he didn't sell the first one. We didn't even know about it.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it sucks, man. It's cancer sucks, man. I mean, plain and simple. It's been all over my life a couple times here and there. Currently, I know, people who have cancer, and it just sucks. It's just like, because you can't even be mad at anybody. You can't, fuck you, body. You know what I mean? Damn you, genetics. Why was I born? You know what I mean? You can't even, you have no idea who to be mad at. And it just sucks because, I mean, dude, this is their top guy. This is
what they consider to be their top guy.
And, dude, prove me wrong by saying he's not.
We'll get to that. But we'll stick to the
as far as merchandise, as far as profitability and all that stuff.
All right,
he's their guy. He's their Superman. Because Cena's, he's not Cena no more.
Right.
So, and it's like Tom Brady getting cancer, dude. It's like LeBron James. You know what I mean? He's to them. That's their cash cow.
Yeah,
that's their guy.
Yeah.
More than anything, and even business side a lot. Business aside, seems like a great guy from everyone. Everyone's always said. We're marks. We shit on the guy that everyone loves all the time. But every wrestler has always said, yeah, we're good. You know what I mean? That guy's a hell of a fucking worker. He is in and out and media and all kinds of shit. And it's you can't blame the guy. Any little indie wrestler that talks shit about Roman would trade for his spot in a heartbeat. So it's damn.
Far be it from me to be a hypocrite on this show.
Yeah.
Right?
Hopefully we don't have first-time watchers or listeners of the show because we have a lot.
Yes, because I do recall last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, where I finally went out and said, you know what? I'm going to rescind what I used to say about Roman, which is, I'm not going to hate him. I'm not going to hate on him. That's how I was feeling. I was like, I'm not going to treat myself the way I treated myself when Cena was on top.
This was a year ago that you said that.
Yeah.
And it was a year.
But then 2 years or 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago, remind me if I'm wrong, I said, you know what? Fuck that. I do hate Roman now. I sat here and I said that, didn't I?
Yeesh.
I sure did. I mean, but it's a wrestling hate.
Yeah.
There's sports hate.
We don't know
and
these
there's
people in real life.
yeah.
We're not the fat guys with titties who watch you. Oh, Cormier, what a little bitch for crying. Even fucking Cormier will knock the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, hey, you know, fuck Cormier. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
of course, we don't know these people.
You know Sean Pendergast. Well, you don't know
exactly.
him, but like Sean Pendergast, he uses that term where there's sports hate. Yeah. Oh, you hate this certain sports personality. We're from Houston. We hate the fucking Dallas Cowboys. But, I mean, come on. At the end of the day, we're not wishing cancer on them, you know? So as a fan of sports entertainment, as somebody who has admittedly over a year ago, maybe even less than that, said, I want to cheer for Roman, who's somebody who admittedly says that, with the exception of last week or 2 weeks ago, that, hey, look, it's been mostly his booking and not necessarily him that I don't like. I've sat here and I've said, you know what? I think Roman has improved from his suffering succotash days. You know, I want to have a reason to like him without WWE shoving him down my throat. Now, whose fault is that? That's WWE's fault for shoving him down my throat. Okay?
The character, Roman Reigns.
Right.
Yeah,
not Joe Anoa'i.
Not
Joe Anoa'i.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, not Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, he has cancer. That fucking sucks.
I don't
feel
know
bad.
anyone who knows him. So, like,
yeah.
Again, I can't say, oh, that guy's a dick. You know what I mean? Now, well, sorry, even the stuff that we've heard, like, from when we hear Randy Orton's a fucking asshole. When we hear other people are jerks, Sasha Banks is a bitch whenever, like, you try to meet her, like, on non-TV, you know, shit. From what I hear, Roman's the shit. You know what I mean? He's cool. Yeah, he's like,
all the stuff with his dad stuff, you know, with him being a father and all that, that's cool too. Yeah. You know, nobody's shitting over Cena because of the fact that he, you know, helps out all these Make-A-Wish kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
now he gets to help out Roman.
Yes.
Chris, you're sitting on something. I could just feel it bubbling up underneath you, Chris. What
the breaking the fourth wall here. One of us in our group message said that if the personal cannibalization of Roman was going to be as bad as it was on the internet, they would not show up on this podcast. I'm not going to say any names.
I'll go ahead and say it was me.
But
what I said was, because I'll go. Thing I see when I opened Facebook after everything. Oh, you guys, it took him getting cancer for you to finally say something nice about him or whatever. Fuck y'all. Like, don't be that guy, man. That's such low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
That's such, like, it's the laziest thing to do. And it's the most, and it's not even like that you're a bad person for doing that, because no, you're just saying what you think. Yeah. And it's not like it's just like there's a time and place for everything, and that's just kind of like, all right, come on, dude, you ain't gotta make it worse than what it is.
Roman having cancer doesn't forgive WWE booking him the way that he was.
No,
okay,
they didn't give him cancer.
Here's my point.
It doesn't change the fact that he was booked shitty.
Here's my point that I'm trying to come across. The following diatribe is not aimed at the human being, Joe Anoa'i. I am furious at the WWE for ruining one of the most potential characters they've ever had.
Okay.
They've been sticking with the same boring Shield can't let go of the past. Let's make him a vagina moistener. Let's have him do all the Healy stuff. Roman Reigns that got so old that got force fed. The one thing that they didn't change from the entire three-man group. You mean to tell me this entire time you could have literally booked Roman Reigns as the rebel with a cause, because he's the guy standing up literally for all the Make-A-Wish kids, literally fighting for a dream, literally fighting every night like it's his last night, because it fucking could be, instead of just giving us the same old boring shit that everybody had a reason to boo him on the surface. As a character on a television show, he's right.
So you're saying they could have used the whole cancer thing.
Dude, he could have been popped for steroids because he was using it for his health. Dude, all the time that they were forcing him with the Make-A-Wish kids at ringside, letting him hold the belt. Another example of, oh, now they're really trying too hard. Fuck, literally every single segment on Raw, they had to remind us. Half of fucking Paul Heyman's promo was about a guy that's not even in a fucking match anymore. Like, even then, WWE still tried to ram it down our throats.
But you're
the
saying,
character.
But you're saying you're complaining that they did, but you want them to. So you're kind of saying you wish that we knew he had cancer before.
They should have put that. He's had that for 12 years. He had that when he first walked in the door.
Yeah.
So WWE knew this.
Again, and but it's not like it's kind of like I don't want to make that a part of who I am. It's probably what he wanted to say.
That could have been a personal choice.
But rewind.
That could have been a
Why
personal
do we
choice.
love the Attitude Era so much?
It was real.
Everyone was themselves, turned up to 11. We could have had a bigger babyface than Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30, having just come out from the beginning after the split, who he really is, what he's really going through.
All right.
He could have surpassed John Cena. He could have even surpassed all the other all the pure baby faces that came before it. Instead, they sat on that and they still force-fed us the same boring shit that even though we're saying now we want him to be well and we want him to do better, that day, Monday, does not change the fact that before Monday, the past 5 years, we were tired of his character on television.
It went up and down, mostly down.
And then the cherry on top has been pretty unanimous from what I've been reading online on social media and on boards. This was probably one of the best episodes of Raw in a long time, and it can't be just a coincidence that it happened because of the announcement. You have Elias turning face. Yeah. You have Drew McIntyre stepping up to Strowman, and you have Dean Ambrose on all nights finally pull the trigger. That wasn't all coincidence.
I heard at least 2 people in the crowd say, "Tonight of all nights."
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
I
said it.
As a human being, I wish Joe and Noe the best. Yeah. As a character on a television program that we've been watching for over 20 years. It can't just be coincidence. It just can't.
Okay. Let's pump the brakes here. You're complaining about what coulda.
Yeah.
I say I had some similar thoughts.
Yeah.
But it wasn't what could have been. For me is what might be. You're saying, oh, they should have used the cancer thing to actually.
They should use it now.
They should
use
it.
They have to.
Assuming that, okay, let me have my piece here. Assuming that
he comes back.
Mm-hmm. Assuming that he survives.
Which we're all in agreement. We want him to come back.
Yes. Of course.
Obviously.
I don't want the man to die.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly. But we're talking business. Character on the show.
Assuming that he comes back in the ring 2 years from now, is still the same Roman, right? Or, I mean, yeah, it's going to change him a little bit. All right. But it's still Roman fucking Reigns. Assuming that he comes back, this might be that turning point from die Rocky die to holy shit, The Rock is the best thing ever.
Yes.
This could be that.
I said is I'll never boo him again. I'll never boo him again unless I want to.
Or unless by then Triple H gives us a convincing story to give us a reason to boo him.
That's what I mean.
Like me.
Because your complaint was, why didn't they use this before to make him the babyface of all babyfaces? This guy fucking kicked cancer's ass and he's wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, why couldn't we?
It was a count-out victory. It wasn't submission because it's back.
Assuming that he comes back, well, fuck, man. Now you can't do that you wanted them to do 11 years ago.
I mean, I'll use the best way I could do it is, it's sports. Right now, there's a player on the Texans, Andre Howe, just came back from being diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma over the summer.
Wait, I thought that was Quisenberry.
That was 3 years ago. He came back too.
Yeah. Right.
This past offseason, one of their safeties, Andre Howe, was diagnosed with Hodgkin's cancer. And he came back. He played a game last week. From now on, I'm just like, dude, Andre Howe's the shit.
You don't care if he gets traded to the Cowboys.
No.
You'll cheer for him.
That dude.
Well, the Cowboys know. New England,
if he goes to the Jaguars, Colts, or Titans,
they're still losing.
He didn't beat cancer to me. So, I mean, again, if he signs, if it's traded, you have no idea.
Hector, I see you in live chat. Welcome. All right. So,
see some paragraphs.
yes, I do see. Hector says
Chapter 7.
He says, all I can say when it comes to Roman, the character Roman that WWE was trying to push, I really dislike. But the person, Joe, he looks like a good guy. He's a strong guy for taking it once before. I agree with Chris, but it also depends on what Roman thoughts are about them using, the whole thing. Yeah,
that's what I imagine. He's like,
because,
no, man, don't use that. Don't give me that crutch.
Look at Lance Armstrong.
Oh,
before the steroid scandal,
Armstrong.
before the fuck Lance Armstrong.
It's
Before
easy for
that,
you to say when you have 2 nuts.
I do. Well,
that was the whole thing about Lance. Oh, live strong, Armstrong strong, or whatever the fuck it was. Live strong. He was biking around with one testicle, and everybody loved him. Yeah, and everybody loved him because he was biking around with one nut. So I mean, why can't?
I love the way you gaze into me while you laugh. Give me all your curly fry breath.
Sorry.
I'm not complaining. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah,
But, yeah, he wasn't good. Like, it would have been, hey, there's this wrestler to be cancer. Cool, that's awesome. But it's not what he wanted, I imagine.
I'd imagine. That probably could have factored into it. I think I realize now what WWE saw in him. Okay, everybody is saying like really nice stuff about him, and it doesn't seem fake. It seems genuine. Yeah. The shit with Aleister Black. Did you guys see what Aleister Black had to say about it? Oh God, it was like this long fucking chapter of a story. But
another one.
Yeah, but I mean, it was
Cliff Notes it for me. What is the gist of it?
He's a badass guy who really helped him out and gave Aleister a shot at being a part of the roster.
I saw a dude who the first graduate of that academy that Seth runs,
Blackcraft. Yeah.
He said that he was given a chance to do something, but he didn't have boots. He's like, "Fuck, I need boots. I need." He asked, "Do you know anybody who's selling any?" And Seth goes, "Yeah, I think Roman's selling his." He asked Roman. Roman's like, "Here,
gives it to him.
Gives it to him, but make sure you pass on what I did for you. Make sure you pass it on to somebody else. Like,
Pay it forward.
So the whole
good fucking guy.
That is good. Yeah, another example of him being a good fucking guy. That's what makes me
think, but he was helping somebody from Blackcraft. I mean,
that makes me think that all the opinions of everybody where they're like, this is our guy. Now I could see why maybe they were thinking that. Maybe WWE did know something we didn't know. And maybe this was it. Maybe that's why they wanted to roll with them. Because you know what? This motherfucker beat cancer. He's a good dude. He's giving boots away. He's helping out us. He's helping out everybody. He's a great locker room guy. You know what, man? He's our guy because he's just our guy. And we just hope that he gets over on his own merits, but he's not getting over on his own merits. And maybe that's where the disconnect is. Maybe, Chris, maybe that's where they should pull back the curtain a little bit. Let everybody be themselves. That way we understand why you love that fucking guy. Make us understand why we should love that fucking guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And there it is,
Now, to transition.
Yes.
Who's the next one?
Man, I've been mulling this over for the past 2 days. There's one that I want it to be.
Is your sweater a clue?
No. There's one that I think it will be. I think it will be Braun Strowman.
I think it will be
Vince McMahon loves big, sweaty men.
And Strowman's an easy fill-in, especially since he's already up for the Universal title right now anyway.
And Lesnar. Nah.
Lesnar dropped it for a reason.
Yeah. The other one that I want is the one that I want, and it's kind of weird because this just came into fruition recently, but I see it. I see it. He was on a table for 3 a couple of weeks ago, and he won me over from that, just by being himself and talking about the industry.
Let me guess
about how he is.
Drew McIntyre.
You son of a bitch! I was gonna say Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. He's got the look. He's got the skills. He's got the mic.
He still has the endorsement from Vince McMahon, even from the beginning. Vince McMahon brought him in as the chosen one. And even the fact that they're booking him as being the anti-one now, that's why he's back.
That's
you were the chosen one.
That's who I think it should be. Okay. Who will it be? God knows. I have no idea because, in our opinions, AJ Styles should be the fucking guy because he's currently like 4,000 day champion. You know what I mean? Like if it wasn't for that stupid Universal title record, he'd be the like damn near record guy right now. He's close to CM Punk's right now, I imagine.
No, CM Punk's was over a year. I think he's about to reach that year in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
CM Punk was 434.
Yeah, 434. And he's got to be at like
330.
Yeah, something like that.
340.
Another 100 days.
Yeah, but
that's how far your customers go past due.
Yeah, he's gonna be D-Bry. He's gonna be D-Bry.
Did it feel good saying that? Your customers?
I know, right? Not our customers.
One good thing is like, damn, this could be D-Bry, but you know, all this shit that happened, and I don't know. I don't know, and I don't even think they know right now because they were probably like, oh fuck, you know, bored.
I have a suggestion, and you're gonna like this. Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah,
Seth Rollins came out on Monday Night Raw being the babyface. He just lost one of his best friends to cancer, and the other best friend of his stabbed him in the back.
Yeah. But they've already done that, and he was profitable.
They can make.
Here's what you do.
You got to bring Triple H back in.
Here's what you do. Finn Balor.
Boy,
hold on a minute. Hold on.
I can't get that hard on again and not bust.
Hold on. If you're trying to be as optimistic as possible, and there are guys in the roster that come hell or high water, whatever medicine or witchcraft, they come sooner than expected.
Right. Sorry, my life.
I would have Finn win the championship with the club. Have him eventually throughout the process turn heel just in time for a babyface Joe Anoa'i to feud with the 3-man group.
You're talking about a 2-year fucking
again
slow build?
Again.
It's a bit far-fetched.
Punk had that belt for a year and a half, and you saw him transition from the babyface everybody loved to like the most hated guy on the fucking roster. Yeah. So and again, you're not giving that shit to Finn tomorrow. Like it's gonna take some time. So you give Finn 6 to 9 months to figure out where he left the demon or where he left the club and bring him back to where he was when he won the first Universal title, and then have that career progress to the point where he suddenly doesn't care about anybody else but himself and his clique.
You want to talk about the club?
Doc Club.
There was a nice little tease on SmackDown.
Oh.
Yeah. What if
your computer didn't have any viruses?
I know, right? What if the club wasn't just, Anderson, Gallows, and Finn, but also include AJ in there? And now they just start wrecking shop as, whatever they want to call them, the club, I guess. I don't know. And that's how you get everybody over. That's when Joe Anoa'i shows up and then starts being like, hey,
Who's the NXT guy right now?
The champ?
No, who's the guy?
Aleister Black.
Well, no, Ciampa.
No, the guy.
The face.
Yeah. The face? Like the face of NXT.
Black.
Aleister Black.
Come on, but is there money in that?
I don't know yet.
No, right?
I don't know yet. He's doing a damn good job.
Would there be money in NXT? I'm looking at right now. There's a picture of NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3.
Yeah.
And it's Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre. Looking at that now, I'm like, damn, that was solid. McIntyre's good. Roode looked like he could have been a WWE champion, but they ruined him already. You can't get that stank off. That's like Brodus Clay trying to be serious again. That ain't gonna happen.
That's like Rikishi trying to be serious.
Yeah,
I did it for The Rock.
Yeah, I mean, I'm baffled right now. I'm like, you bring back Cody Rhodes, or you just because he's not in the club anymore. I just realized that I found it out today.
But he's not in Bullet Club anymore.
Well, he said it on Twitter in a Q&A. Oh. That's somebody who was like,
they're killing the whole Bullet Club.
Yeah,
it's either gonna be the OG firing squad, or Cody's just part of the elite.
Yeah,
well, Cody's just part of the elite.
Yeah,
he was getting elite chance in the rematch at the NWA 70th.
Bring in Kenny. Bring it early shot. My pick, the Royal Rumble winner from Kenny. Bring that motherfucker in. Come on. He served his time. You gave you all in. You did all in. The little indies are happy. They're not getting MSG. Never mind. Damn. Never mind. After MSG, bring them in. That's it. You will reach the ceiling. After MSG, there was nowhere for these indies to go.
On Sunday, there was an interview that I read online of James Storm talking about him coming back.
Is that the other guy from Beer Money?
I'm still on
the non-glorious one.
Non-glorious.
I'm still in the minority that if Omega comes to the main company, he's starting off at NXT.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Kenny Omega's not going to show up on Raw the day after Mania,
Man.
pointing the pistol.
You
Goodbye.
come on.
Well,
No, the reason.
That
No,
would be
here's
brilliant.
Here's how they got AJ on the main roster.
How?
He had his start in WCW, a company that WWE had purchased already. So they already had some semblance of him already.
Okay.
And he's had enough NXT guys that have worked with AJ to say you need to bring him. And the fact that he did what he did in Bullet Club in Japan like sealed the deal.
There's
no more guys. There's no more WWE. No, there's no more WWE. There's no more indie guys that WWE can debut on the main roster. From here on out,
Cody.
He's already been there.
Yeah,
that's
new indie guys.
The only one would be Kenny. That would be brilliant.
If they did do Kenny and put him on Raw though, night after Mania, I'd buy it.
That would, everyone would come in. Everyone, I guarantee.
He's that big of a star. He's the biggest. He's the biggest star in America in the Indies right now.
Okay.
Who's the next Samoan in line?
Bitch.
Who's the next Samoan in line?
Not the Usos.
No.
I guess Joe? Samoa Joe?
The finest!
He's Hawaiian!
He's Samoan.
Is that so?
Oh my God, Samoa Joe! Another Samoan guy named Joe?
Yeah, he's going to come out like, my name's not Joe, it's Roman.
And you thought I was fucked up.
Oh, the irony. My name is Romano.
Oh, God.
Where's Joe? Did he get hurt again? He gets hurt every 3 months.
I don't know. Do we know Samoa Joe's real name?
Joe.
Is it really Joe?
Look it up right now.
Oh, God.
If it's Joe, I swear to God. If it's Roman,
I think it's Joe.
I'm going to kill myself.
I think it really is Joe. But if it is like Romeo.
First thought that popped in your mind after Dean turned on Seth. Winning the tag titles.
His name is Nufalu.
Nufalu?
No, let's stick with Joe.
Okay,
Nufalu Joel Sinoa.
Joel. All right, cool. My first thought after Dean won the titles was, wait a second. When Dean turned on him, was wait a second. They just won the tag titles. Why is he acting all pissed off like they didn't win the tag titles? Like you just stabbed the dude in the back that you share a belt with.
Yes.
The fuck? That was my thought.
Why tonight? I mean, it was, but and
that's
then,
what they wanted you.
And then it was like a why. Then ... That was brilliant.
Yeah,
it was
perfect.
The heeliest.
That is what you need to get Dean booed.
That is the best use of Roman's leukemia that they could have done storyline wise.
I hate this show.
Dean's turn had been predicted by every wrestling fan for so long, and that moment, no one saw it coming.
Thought it was going to happen.
No one.
I really didn't think it was going to happen. I thought,
Stevie
okay,
Wonder could see that fucking face heel turn
last week.
Yeah,
before Roman said I have cancer. After Roman said I have cancer, I was like, oh no, they're scrapping it.
They're going to win the tag team.
The shield's already broken.
No,
I didn't think they were going to win. I thought the shield's broken. They're going to lose. It's okay. They're not going to fight.
I was like, okay, babyface tag team run. They're going to. That's it.
Unfortunately,
they're the champions.
When Roman walked up the ramp and everybody hugged and Seth is crying and Dean just has that shining look.
Yeah.
No,
I knew it. I knew it.
No. He didn't have a shining look. He had a I'm holding back tears look.
Yeah.
It was
even in their promo. If he was hiding it,
by the way.
Oh, no.
By the way, I do want to say this was the best promo I've ever heard Roman pull off.
Boy, if you don't. These aren't promos, motherfucker. They're him talking.
If it's in front of the camera, it's meant to happen.
There
you go.
Jesus.
All I'm saying,
if it takes up the first 20 minutes of Raw,
you probably thought
it's a promo.
Lou Gehrig gave the best promo ever.
But that's baseball. That's not wrestling. I'm just saying. It was really good.
Remember that Edge promo whenever he retired?
It's a promo.
Sick promo.
It was.
Oh, I love the first Daniel Bryan promo where he faked the retirement to join the Royal Rumble. Oh, he got me. Motherfucker got me.
Mark Henry retired and then retired.
My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid.
Where were we?
How about Drew stepping up to fucking Braun?
He went out monster hunting, even though he said he wasn't a monster earlier in the show.
Right. He was hunting monsters.
Yeah, but then he said he wasn't a monster.
Well, that's how you hunt monster. You convince the monster
Yes.
it's not a monster. That way you get him.
Oh yeah, am I gonna boom? Oh, on that table for 3, he showed how the Claymore.
Play some Black Ops,
I
fool.
can't, dude. I don't. I feel kindergarten because I don't play. The Claymore kick
You felt a lot more in kindergarten.
came to be
Life.
on accident.
Really?
He was supposed to give a big boot, but he had just gotten like knocked out in the head. So when he went to go give somebody a big boot, his other leg just kind of went with it. So he was like, "Oh shit, dude!" And he's like, it was the first Claymore kick was a total accident." And he was like, "Hey, I don't think I'm gonna use that." And that was it. That's his move now. Total fucking accident. But yeah, he fucking kicked the shit out of Roman.
You got to give it to the guy.
Roman.
You have to give it to that guy that sold it like the finisher. Just like Jake the Snake credits Ricky Morton because he like went and tried to do a something and he tripped and dropped him and for his and Morton just like laid flat and played dead and that's how it came out. So that's it for Raw.
The women.
We'll get to the women later.
Okay,
we're ending the show on a high.
I totally forgot about it.
We're ending the show on a high.
Okay.
So the whole thing I said last week about, oh man, AJ versus Shinsuke, AJ versus Joe,
AJ versus D-Bry.
2 guys that I guess because I'm the minority, but I've seen what these guys can do on all sizes of the audience.
Not really.
On all sizes of the audience.
Yeah.
And you have them on live television. And we're having to use Pinocchio to get a match over. Somebody out there help me. Pinocchio?
Yeah.
To get this over?
I told y'all this wasn't going to work.
Somebody please help me.
This wasn't going to work.
I'll help you.
Says the guy wearing the yes shirt. Please do your damnedest.
I'll help
If
you.
you shit talk Daniel Bryan,
I'll help you.
I'll make you take your shirt off.
D-Bry.
I've seen what's underneath. You don't want him to do that.
D-Bry's a dweeb,
Yeah.
but an adorable dweeb.
The McFoleyest of dweebs.
Yes, and that's why it worked.
We-
Of course, D-Bry of all people
You know
would
what?
hold on. Of course, D-Bry of all people would use Pinocchio as an insult. Come on. Like, well, how much more adorable can you get than that when you're trying to be insulting to another baby face without being
Nerdy,
insulting?
adorable.
Come on. Of course. And it worked. I think it worked for him.
You're right. I think it worked. I think it was like stupid.
I don't expect D-Bry to go out there and call him a bitch. Like, that's not going to work for D-Bry, especially going up against AJ, a man he respects, and they're both baby faces. That would have been a heel turn. No, he's got to do something weird and goofy and
But in those 15
D-Bry.
seconds, I swore I thought I was watching Total Divas.
Yeah. Because on
That's
Total
okay because
Divas,
Total Divas is real.
no, it's not. On Total Divas, Brian Danielson.
Just like everything else on the internet. Huh, pal?
Yep.
There's this fucking prince from Nigeria that I'm supposed to give some money later on. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, don't forget.
Remember, you deposit half of the money orders and you
I gotta get
transfer the rest.
Amazon gift cards.
Yeah.
On Total Divas, Brian Danielson plays a pretentious fucking like hipster fuck, like very very like snooty motherfucker. You would fucking see him at Whole Foods like
in Austin.
Yeah, exactly. He's one of those guys. No, not
he
even.
has nothing to show
because
off.
as much as Austin people are fucking weird, they're at least genuine. Houston hipsters are the worst because there are hipsters. There are like, you know what I mean? But they live in Houston, motherfucker. So you can't. It's like you already know you're being something that you weren't natural. Austin's naturally weird. You became that. Austin people are that.
Okay, so then what's natural in Houston then?
It's time. You know what I'm talking about?
People that live outside of the loop that know they live outside the loop.
Yes.
Not pretentious little chubby bearded guys that live outside the loop but think they're inside the loop. Nah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Man, they're slowly losing me with this, man. It's hard for me to try to understand it because I'm always going to be in the minority. We've said some things are better with story if the
Yeah.
story's great. And there's some things that are just easy that they just need to be left the fuck alone.
Exactly.
This is the third example this year in a rivalry with AJ Styles where it's easy. Just let it happen.
Let them fight. Yes.
Just let it happen.
Take a page from where you got him from in New Japan. Take a page from there and
just make it about the competition.
First rivalry I remember seeing was fucking Jericho Omega. Everybody else is like, hey, I so happen to be fighting Kenny Omega, Okada 3 times in 1 year because I can't fucking beat him. Not, I hate that guy. I'm gonna insult him. I'm gonna call him Pinocchio. You know, no. It's I'm gonna fight him because he has a belt that I want. Nothing else.
None of this like, oh, we're
next week.
team.
You have better soccer mom hair than me. We're fighting.
Yeah.
No. You don't need the Booker T Edge shampoo commercial for this. It's belt versus, respect, and they both think they're the best, and they are the best, and so let them wrestle. Okay.
Who likes who more?
I buy that. I buy that.
We don't need fucking...
I get it. Scott. Whoa, holy shit. Scott the Scott.
I've heard of this guy.
Wait, who?
Scott the Scott. He's in the live chat.
I don't
He heard Drew McIntyre. He fucking logged in real quick. There's a radar.
He's from Seattle. They invented hipster there. That's what he says.
True.
They
But
invented
then
it.
Starbucks just kind of commercialized it.
Well, yeah.
Man,
Starbucks spread it like a disease.
No, I'm just talking about Austin people. Houston hipsters were the weirdos.
Houston hipsters are the weirdos.
we don't have Houston hipsters, you moron. We have Houston posers.
Houston posers.
That want to be hipsters.
The thing,
Their
Arcade
hips are
Fire is the
artificial.
best thing in the world.
Yeah.
I like arcades.
And 21 Pilots. It's like, you just need one. Maybe a co-pilot. I gotta respect Kofi for asking for that work and then getting the fuck beat out of him. Like I swear, I think the Big Show just knocked the accent back into him.
Yes,
that was awesome, and I love the commentary.
SOS.
I love the commentary playing the fact that they're finally on even playing field with somebody and they're striking out like fuck.
The what now?
That they're actually 3-on-3 and they're getting the fuck beat out of them.
Then that's what the commentary did a very good job at saying that.
That's what he just said.
I was texting my wife, sorry.
Is there an echo in here?
Echo in here?
My back hurts.
They still haven't answered why.
No.
Why what?
In fact, Big E said it himself. That boy flip-flops more than a flapjack.
Yeah, that is true. I would like to know the why eventually. And is this the new bar or is it the bar and the Big Show?
Yeah.
Is this Sublime or is this Sublime with Rome?
Yes.
Like what is this?
That must suck to be this Rome guy.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the band, but not really. It's like saying Metallica with Robert. That's fucked up.
In Exile with Arnold.
without
Arnold.
That's what they're called now.
Out exile. Match of the week candidate between The Miz and Rey Mysterio.
Definitely.
Agree.
Was it better than Orton versus Hardy in the main though?
I didn't.
Yes.
I watched 45 seconds. Then I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't. There's something about either one of the two or both that I just don't care about their feud.
I don't give a shit about Randy Orton.
Their feud ended at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
It's
kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't use Photoshop. Don't blame me.
I don't believe in God, so don't look at me. So
I'm in octagons, not cells.
You're behind bars, bitch.
Not fences. Yeah.
Yeah. The whole Rey Mysterio, Jeff Hardy thing. Rey Mysterio, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton thing. I don't care about. And in fact, up until this morning, when I finished SmackDown, I was telling myself, I'm like, damn, I watched NXT, Raw, and most of SmackDown. I don't even think I have a match of the week this week because Raw was so promo and Roman oriented, and which I don't watch Lucha.
Your match of the week.
I know
your match of the week should be Mysterio, the Mysterio match.
Yes,
that's good.
It is, but because I don't watch Lucha, I'm sure I missed a fucking 1,000 corpses on a pole match
on a spike.
Yeah,
Nasty Nate. What's up? Welcome. Thank you for.
I'll tell you this much: my match of the week is not from Raw,
La Matanza
or
versus
SmackDown,
Trucha or something,
or NXT, or Lucha, or NWA 70, or New Japan.
Did it
I
even
keep shaking my
happen?
head like Harry Carey. We'll get to it. We'll get to what it is at the
What's
end.
going on?
Who did you bring
Would
up?
you eat the moon if it was made of cheese?
It was funny because I'm doing Will Ferrell doing.
Oh, one last thing before we end the main roster talk.
All right.
Too soon, too late, or just
Too
right
sweet.
for Elias's face turn.
Just right.
Right before he jumped the shark. After after he established himself.
Yeah.
Because everyone already loves him.
But they hate him. But they
It's
love him.
like when Stone Cold and Brett did the double turn.
Yep.
We were already liking
Except
him.
everybody-
If you put the letter S in front of the Hitman, you'll know exactly what I think of Bret Hart.
We were already cheering, you know what I mean?
And kind of already booing Bret.
Well, we were already
yeah.
booing fucking
Right.
Corbin.
Oh yeah,
Fuck Corbin.
He's the
It's not a
he's
double
the
turn.
easiest guy to get over on.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I
And
like
I hope that's elevates him to something better.
Mhm.
Because I'm one to tell when I'm wrong,
It makes more sense for heels to interrupt.
and I was wrong about something. I saw something 2 weeks ago that I was very optimistic about. First, they get his name back, and then they give him a shot, and he looked good as a serious competitor without cheesing all over the place. And that's Apollo Crews 2 weeks ago. I was like, whoa, look at this kind of a dick, but kind of cool. You know what I mean? Everyone likes the dick.
Boy.
Some more than others. Everyone likes the dick here and there, man. So, yeah. And then this week, he just come back and was like, hey, guys. And he just they last week.
It's like Urkel came out of that time machine and he's not Urkel anymore.
Urkel went right back to being Steve Urkel. What the fuck? They hit a board on that mission.
Well, that happened a few times.
Parenthood.
That happened a few times. He went back and forth from Steve and Stefan to one point where there was both of them on the same episode.
Uh-oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah.
Especially the way technology is.
But-
Elon Musk is going to show up one week and we're going to have 4 fucking Apollos.
Steve
We're gonna-
Urkel wound up getting that really super cute little mousy girl. What was her name?
Myrtle. No, Myrtle. Myrtle was Steven Urkel's.
The one that did like him, but yeah.
She had like a nerdy ass
forgot
name
what it was.
too. Yeah.
But I wouldn't. Yeah.
Match of the week candidate. 2 out of 3 falls. Cody against Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis retained the title. I love them.
I thought that wasn't on NWA 70.
That was.
It was.
I
He's a
love-
candidate.
Oh, candidate.
I loved the nostalgia.
Were we done talking about WWE?
Main roster. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that. For the men.
Were we?
For the men. Yeah. For the men. We'll get back to the women.
I feel like there's something that we're forgetting.
Well, there's a lot of shit, but yeah, you missed a lot.
Okay.
2 out of 3 falls. Tony Schiavone, Jim Cornette
Yes.
on commentary.
I did enjoy that.
Her name was Myra.
Myra.
Yeah.
She was cute, man.
She was
Oh, Lord.
Mhm.
Okay.
She was on the Cosby Show.
Was she?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She was Justine on the Cosby Show.
Raise your hands to bring y'all back. If you saw the first episode of NXT UK.
I haven't seen the second
No.
or first. No.
What?
I haven't seen the UK stuff.
Yeah. I want to.
It should be
I
great.
just barely have enough time. I'm the one motherfucker watching the women's evolution on every Wednesday,
That's
you
true.
assholes.
That's true.
I care about the matriarchy.
Nate says in the live chat, since they brought back these old guys like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Big Show, they might as well bring back the honky tonk man to put over Elias.
Oh,
Wait for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that promo this week was retarded but delightful.
Which one?
Was it this week or last week?
Which promo?
The DX promo, and then the Undertaker. cut them
Oh,
off.
yeah.
all
Yeah, no,
You lost
no,
me.
it was bad,
It was cool.
but it was like, yeah, like if you like 90s shit, it was cool.
It was cool.
They lost me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm sorry. You're trying to talk about the
I'm
NWA because
sorry.
that's relevant.
yeah.
No, I'm trying to talk about NXT UK, but
I
nobody
thought
saw
it
it.
died
Oh,
after
yeah.
After we talked about last week, hey, the first episodes, you have a week to watch an hour.
And then we didn't watch.
Y'all didn't.
Did they crown the NXT Women's Champion?
Nope. I think that happens tonight.
Because that happened like 5 months ago.
Yep. 3 weeks. 3 months.
She's wrestling tonight too.
The Coffee Brothers look good. Tony Storm.
The Coffee Brothers?
Tony
That's their
Storm
name?
looks fucking amazing.
Oh, Tony
Yeah.
Storm always looks amazing.
Pete Dunne defeated Noam Dar title match. debut.
I've heard
I
Noam
like the
Dar.
atmosphere of that place.
I've heard Noam Dar shines when he's not on 205. Like on other places. He's good,
main
so.
event.
He shines when he's on
Live
205.
wire.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Huh?
He shines when he's on
Shotgun Saturday
205.
night.
Okay, besides Alicia Fox, tell me something he's memorable for.
He's had a lot of good matches.
Can't remember any.
Yes.
Can you?
I don't remember my own name half the time.
How about American NXT?
Woo!
Oh, yeah, I
Did you
watched
make
that.
NXT great again?
I did watch that.
The co-main event, which is there's 2 matches, so it was 50% of the matches were the main event. That was kind of a
I have
match of the week candidate.
my match of the week pick.
Oh shit! If you say you're Homer guy, I swear to God.
War Raiders versus the
Of
Undisputed
course,
Era.
this guy.
Of course.
Him and that guy ran
a
down
match
fucking
that
the
ended
NWA.
by disqualification is your
Speak.
match of the week pick.
That's not my rule. That's his rule.
That's my
A match that ended by disqualification is his match of the week pick.
Yes, it is.
because he knows Raymond Rowe.
But I did enjoy the match.
And
a lot.
they together ruined NWA Houston.
That's not true. We did
There's
not.
a lot of things that ruin it.
That's not true.
Unfortunately, you're at the top of that fucking list.
No, it's not.
My nigga, you on the top of that list.
I had nothing to do with that.
Exactly, that's why.
Oh, Scott says he saw the episode of the UK stuff. Of course,
Of
Scott.
course.
Scott.
Is there a
It's
Scottish
all right.
guy in there? Oh, Noam Dar.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not Scottish. Is he Scottish?
Noam Dar?
What is he?
What's he?
Air Scotland. Yeah.
Scott.
There you go.
Yeah, Scottish Supernova. There you go.
Uh,
You know, he's related to Scott.
I like the match. It was fun. It's
Yeah.
furthering
Yeah.
the storyline.
Yes.
They're making the announcement tonight of what the hell they're going to do with War Games.
Yep.
Okay.
But there's one thing that I might have a huge gripe with.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Yeah.
4-on-2? Is that what it is?
No.
No. So you weren't
I
excited
really-
when Bobby
I-
Fish came back.
I'm
Adam
not
Cole's
even,
not going to be.
I'm
part
not
of
even
that.
talking about that. I've moved on.
I'm not done.
You
I'm
were
done.
done. Yeah, you're done. I want more of Bianca Belair versus Nikki Cross. This is the second night, the second match they've had that has ended
In a
in a no contest.
Yes.
I want less. I watched that match on like my feet and hands like this on my couch. Very, very uneasy. Abel probably knows why. I want more match. I want less glitter. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. That made me very nervous. That match,
Arnold has a phobia of glitter.
I hate glitter. Yeah, I cannot
You
stand
have a phobia of
glitter.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I cannot
bro.
stand glitter.
Hair, apparently.
Yes.
Scott says that he and Noam Dar are distant cousins.
Distant cousins.
Yes.
Cool.
I knew there was a resemblance.
When Bianca Belair first came out, I was like, "Oh, she's kind of glittery." I was gonna say whatever, cool. As the match went on, I was like, "Damn, it's not a glitter." And I'm like, "Oh my!" By the end of that match, everyone looked like a freaking
like they both came out of Party City.
yes, everyone.
Or they just left the Ritz.
Yeah, everyone.
Nightclub, not the cracker.
Yeah,
Although
everyone.
those crackers are salty as fuck
Everyone
sometimes.
looked like Lady Glitter Sparkles, dude. Everyone. Jesus Christ. That's Trolls reference dad life. Trolls fucking, that's what it looked like in there. But the match was great, dude. Those girls can put on a fucking match.
I had to step back a bit because
That's really candidate for me.
I had to step back a bit because this rivalry's been so well done that I want to see it one-on-one at Evolution.
Okay.
Now I would step back a bit and I would be satiated if both of these girls were in the Battle Royal to further the story to give me Bianca Belair versus Nikki Cross at TakeOver.
It means satisfied.
Yeah, satisfied.
Thank you. Working 7 years together, he already knows. I was like, wait, what? What does elated mean?
Every time I try to use like a $3 word, he's like, "What?"
Those deer in headlights.
Yeah.
You didn't say taco.
There's a place that opened up right there by Milby called Paco's Tacos.
No shit.
Yeah. I just got an advertisement. It looks pretty fucking good.
Nice. Let me know how it goes.
Until you have the runs on both ends of your mouth, then you're fucked.
Worth it.
Yeah, that's when you know it's good. When you can't go to work the next day.
So Aleister Black is back. He's back in black, one would say.
God,
And he hit the sack.
God damn it.
So, and she knows.
Tell me.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you were Batman or fucking Megatron right there.
Was that whole thing with Nikki and Alistair slightly sexual?
Oh, very.
Very slightly.
Flaming.
I'm either weird or that was very sexual.
And that was like 45 seconds of Alistair coming when he was just like, that was just the whole load.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't just me that was beaten off to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is it to make Black react like that?
Candice LeRae. It was Candice.
Okay. I'm having a brain fart. I know for those who didn't watch it. What the fuck happened? I remember seeing that, and I just don't. But right now, I don't remember.
Alistair asked her who,
and she whispered in his ear.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember that.
And then he was furious.
He busted in.
He almost went Super Saiyan.
It was William Regal.
I say it was Candice.
Candice.
You'll have to find out tonight.
Yeah. Candice makes sense, but
this ain't Lucha.
Yeah, that's why it wouldn't make sense in the next. But
who do you think it is? Too long, Chris.
Yeah, I can't tell you who it is.
He
I
already
know
knows.
who it is. I don't.
You know who it is?
Yeah,
You son of a bitch.
I won't spoil it.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think it happens tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert Menton says, just watch tonight's NXT. It's who I thought it was. That's what he's referring to himself.
Oh,
so Robert,
I was thinking it's who you
not me.
thought.
Robert is gloating, saying that he's right.
Awesome, bro. Gluten. I thought it was a gluten. What the fuck does that have to do with gluten?
Gloat.
He's slimming down too, man.
Yeah.
That's it for all the NXTs.
Then he gives me a winky face.
Lucha Underground. I think I've said this a couple of times. Strike 2 again. We're doing another Gift of the Gods again? Like that should be one a season.
There's a lot of gods. And they give a lot of gifts.
There's another gift of the
They're
gods.
very generous.
No, they're foregoing this time matches to win the medals. Antonio Cueto just handed out the medals. So there was a 7-way match, just like the beginning of the season, where the winner got to pick the one guy that wasn't going to be in the match.
All right.
And Swagger won, but since he's all hi-ho badass, he's like, I'm not picking anybody. I could beat all these guys. So Antonio Cueto made a 7 to survive match. I think it's for Ultima Lucha Cuatro, and Swagger's like the star of the whole thing because they have like Big Bad Steve or Trucker Steve or so. They have a bunch of schmucks in there. But Dante Fox is back.
Ooh.
He's in that match.
Okay.
What else? Sammy Guevara is replacing Joey Ryan in the team with Ivelisse and Exo.
Okay.
That he's been a lot more profile lately and around the
MLW. He's been in MLW. He's been around Wrestle Circus.
I didn't know until last week that he was on an episode of SmackDown a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sammy Guevara. He tagged with somebody. Well, he covered his face, so maybe it's like a mask guy now.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
But yeah, he posted that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Where is he from?
I want to say Austin or San Antonio, but he's been
The Texas guy.
He's Texas guy. Yeah. He showed up at DCW and I didn't recognize him, and I was like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you." And he's like, "Yeah, nice to meet you too."
So here's the lineup for Ultima Lucha Cuatro.
The last match for all the non-Spanish speakers.
Yes.
7 to survive.
The fourth last match. Take that how you want it.
It's
and
like,
ask me why I don't watch Lucha Underground.
Yeah, it's like once in a lifetime. Again.
Yeah.
7 to survive.
Farewell tour.
7 to survive match. Basically, it's an elimination style match with 7 men until there's one guy left.
Hi.
Yeah.
Like my kind of
the Mac against Mil Muertes in a death match. Taya versus Crazy Ricky Mundo.
Right.
Johnny Mundo against Matanza.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Taya fighting somebody named Mundo, but she's also married to another guy named Mundo.
So Ricky Mundo is always wanted to be like Johnny Mundo.
Oh, okay.
And so now Ricky's crazy.
Gotcha.
He just renamed himself Mundo, but he's not.
Okay.
But he thinks he is.
He's Mandel. Ricky Mandel.
Okay, imagine if Mickey James started calling herself Mickey Stratus.
Got you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dragon Azteca Jr. against Nega Phoenix. 2 out of 3 falls.
Phoenix.
2 out of 3 falls. And then a Cero Miedo match. Marty the Moth Martinez defends against Pentagon Dark.
Nice.
I'm
Half of those people follow me on Facebook.
And so far, there's only 2
Really?
episodes There's only 2 episodes of Ultima Lucha this season. So apparently.
When is Ultima Lucha?
I think it's next week.
It's close. I need to catch up. I've missed the last 2 weeks worth.
So I'm gonna enjoy this little moment of glory here.
Okay. Glorious.
We're talking about the girls now. We're gonna end the show with the girls,
of course.
But before we go to the pay-per-view, my match of the week pick. Meiko Satomura against Lacey Lane.
You son of a bitch, you watched it.
I told you.
Great.
Didn't I tell you, all of you,
God,
I was gonna watch the semis, maybe the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
This is the quarterfinals.
Dude.
Satomura.
I don't want to like her because she's old. No. Hear me out, motherfuckers. Hear me out.
Like that old chick from Ring of Honor that has the women's belt right now.
Exactly.
I feel you. I feel you.
Right there, didn't she?
I think so.
Yeah.
That one. This one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. I don't want to like her because it's kind of like, hey man, give the young girls a chance to fucking shine.
Just go to
Go
to Newbies and eat already.
But that's the 3rd match that I've seen her in.
Yep.
Jesus, she's good, man. She is like.
She reminds me of Nakamura's mom.
She is. Yes.
What? She has a fighting star like that's Nakamura's mom. That's what Nakamura
like she
learned
taught
to
him
fight.
how to strong style.
Yeah.
And she's so swift, dude. She moves quicker than any. I would probably say almost any girl on the main roster. She moves quicker than that, and she doesn't look
her
like
age. Exactly.
She does not look like she will do that, and she's just surprising everyone. Well, I don't know everyone, but the fuck out of me.
So you've already busted your nut about Meiko. Dude, they booked Lacey Lane, the chick that only has 1 year's experience, that she was going to win it. And out of the 4 matches that happened in that episode, that match from beginning to end, everybody was reacting to fucking everything.
Well, one of those 4 matches ended very prematurely.
We'll get to that later, but still.
Yeah.
No, is this that match?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, it was a fucking barn burner of a match, man. It was good.
That match was good. One of my matches of the candidates was oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Tony Storm versus oh my god, I just drew a blank. Mia Yim, yeah.
That was good too.
That was a good match.
Crowd was lost during some of it though.
The crowd lost. The crowd made me lose interest.
Yeah.
I was watching, I'm like, fuck it, and then for something happened, I'm just like,
what, was there like a fight in the crowd or something?
No, they were just flat. Because mind you,
like that was the 18th episode in one taping.
All these matches were just like Lucha Underground all over.
They just got tired.
Yeah. So I was watching the match and I was like really excited because I'm in on Mia Yim. Dude, she's really good. The Blazing Baddie. She's really that's what she's calling herself. She's really good. And Tony Storm's been the truth since last year.
Oh yeah.
I still maintain they dropped the ball with not signing her last year. Okay. But she just released her first WWE merchandise today, so that tells me something. Yeah.
These 8 women, they narrow it down to 4. Mae Young Classic, the finals of the pay-per-view, 1 gets the contract. But out of these 8, if I had the contract in my hand, I would fucking give it to Tegan Nox, man.
Yes.
That's fucking heartbreaking. Dude. She missed the first tournament at the last minute because she messed up her left knee. And then making it to the to the quarterfinals, and then fucking up her right knee.
Being real, you can clearly tell she was gonna win that. She was supposed to win that match. One, because the girl she did beat her is on to better things right now.
Yeah.
She was supposed to fight Rhea Ripley, and she did, and it was going okay.
Hell no, it wasn't. The botch was the first move.
Yeah.
She did a suicide dive and landed awkwardly on her knee, but the camera didn't show it. All it showed was when she tried to get up, she was like very cautious and she was pissed and she was banging her hand on.
She knew it,
and she kept wrestling.
That's probably
it was a broken leg. Leg.
She broke her leg.
Like which bone?
Her leg bone. She broke it.
There's multiple.
She kept wrestling.
It started with her knee. It's like you can clearly see it's her knee.
So was it her patella that she broke? Her kneecap?
I don't know.
That was a weird little knot coming out from the top of her knee that looked like really like it didn't belong.
Yeah, her leg exploded. But she went for suicide dive and like kind of landed awkwardly on her on her feet. on that metal thing that NXT uses.
That's
all
all
ran.
yeah.
That's all right. And then she went boom right there. It was like, oh fuck! And she tells the doctor, I mean the ref,
I'm fine. I promise you, I'm fine. I can
good,
make this
okay.
work. And she
Very
was
great editing on it and on WWE also too. They like quieted the crowd down and then raised their mics up on the around the ring so you could hear them talking. Like, yeah, I don't know, I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay.
Shit.
And then she goes for. Then they go in and Rhea Ripley fucking chops the shit out of her. She sells. You're thinking if you didn't already know because we saw this months ago. If you didn't know, we were like, damn, okay, she's gonna sell a knee injury or she's gonna fight through this match. She goes to do a drop kick. She goes to do something.
She goes to do a running splash and Rhea just chunks her up and drops her
and
down.
as soon as she falls,
right on both.
That's it.
No, that she did something else later on in the match.
She just threw herself on the ground.
I love the fact that Rhea Ripley was so menacing that even with the knee injury, she didn't go for the knee. No. She was still playing her game because she knew her game was enough to beat her.
Yeah.
And to the point where suddenly in the match, fucking Tegan Knox just drops down and gives the ref the X. Like, I can't go anymore.
Herself.
I can't go anymore.
Oh, wow. Really?
I can't go anymore. And that's it.
Yeah. It was just no scene kind of dislocating his finger in the middle of a match.
Yeah.
And crying about it. No. She fucking broke her leg and
this
still
was
tried to wrestle.
This was at least 4 more minutes of ring action with a fucked up knee or leg.
I've seen a video where like Triple H is like consoling her because you could tell Triple H sees something in her.
Yeah.
Because before it happened, she was talking to Triple H and he was like,
they showed the footage last year when she couldn't make it because she was
and he was like, hey man, it happens.
Your time will come.
Yeah, exactly. Those were his exact words pretty much. So that girl's got, dude, if she's able to come back from 2 leg injuries, she's got she should. After Finn Balor, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I mean, after Ziggler too, after fucking Kennedy.
If you prove that you can't stay healthy, then they don't. But they don't. Triple H seems to be a different kind of guy.
Yeah,
and they're gonna bring it through NXT again. And I don't know how long it's gonna take. It took her a whole year for an ACL, like a literal year. Yeah. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for a broken fucking leg.
Surprisingly, I bet that would take less time.
Shirai and Peraza was fun.
Shirai is fucking awesome. Her voice does not match her face at all, by the way. She looks like she's and she has a very masculine voice, but she does not look it. And Deanna Peraza, God, I love Deanna Peraza, dude. She's really good in the ring.
Yeah,
she has an
Meltzer.
Yeah, what? Why? What did he say?
Remember Meltzer was saying that she was fat
about thick chicks.
No, that was
one of the Iconics.
It was
Peraza.
You said that about her
it was
too?
Peraza. Yeah. That's
now she's a little doughy around here,
and
I don't mind it.
Something when you're.
Let me finish. I don't mind it at all.
Oh yeah,
I don't mind that at all. So that's probably what he's talking about. You know what I mean? He still has the old Vince McMahon probably thing. And if you don't look like motherfucking Tori Wilson or Sable, you're ugly.
Yeah.
But great matches.
There's one thing I hated the most of that episode, though.
What?
I hated Michael Cole.
I've been hating Michael Cole this whole time.
In a playful way, this felt like the last Ladies of HWR episode that had you right back in the middle. You didn't need to be there. Michael Cole didn't need to be there.
Okay.
How are we going to have an Evolution pay-per-view with Mrs. Dean Ambrose and
Renee Young and Beth Phoenix
with Renee Young on the lead if she hasn't been on the lead this entire fucking tournament? Michael Cole's been on the mic 75% of the time.
For Evolution, is he going to be there?
No, he better not.
It's just
Phoenix
the girls
and
okay.
Renee.
That makes sense. By the way, Beth Phoenix still to me gives nothing to the commentary. She gives not nothing, but next to nothing.
She gives to the commentary now what Renee Young gives to the commentary on Raw.
She was better than Steph.
Oh, Steph was
God. The bar, you could fucking crawl over that bar.
Well, the dead can roll over on that bar.
Renee Young in NXT was fine.
Oh yeah,
as a commentator.
Yes,
because they let her go.
They let her go.
Triple H gave her confidence on the main roster.
Raw,
somebody's telling her,
okay, she's not enough to be special right now. It's special that she's talking, but they're not letting her do her thing.
Yeah,
and it's showing.
Well, and maybe Corey's kind of overshadowing her.
Corey overshadows everybody.
It's not just that,
because I can't remember what Byron Saxton sounds like anymore.
Here's the problem. At least
he sounds like this.
At least there.
Shut up, Saxton.
As crazy as it sounds, there is and has been a chemistry between Tom Phillips, Corey Graves, Byron Saxton. It's time to let the next generation take over. Michael Cole needs to step behind he needs to get off of there. He needs to let Renee be the lead. Have Byron there. I'm not Byron. Corey as color, and maybe bring in Booker T or Jerry Lawler.
If you're gonna go new blood, there's Mike Rome. That dude's good. That dude's good on the fucking on the microphone.
You know who I like? I like Vic Joseph.
Yeah, he's good.
I like him.
Vic Joseph's good.
He's not as douchey as Phillips.
He was on UK with McGuinness.
Really?
And they're working.
Oh, McGuinness! You were talking about like all these other wrestlers. McGuinness, put McGuinness in there.
He's British.
So
all I can think of is that Lord Albert guy back in
Lord Alfred Hayes
ruining all the fucking matches.
Well, you ain't ruining the matches.
Whole video.
They didn't ruin any of the matches.
He didn't make them special.
God damn it!
So
I
forgot the spoilers.
Go suck a dick, Arnold.
Because the tapings had happened so long ago, I forgot the spoilers for the Mae Young Classic. So tonight's the semifinals.
Yeah. Tony Storm versus Io Shirai.
No. Tony Storm against Satomura. Shirai against Ripley. Out of those four, who would you want?
Robert Midland says it is going to be Cole, Phoenix, and Renee at Evolution.
That sucks. And that's counterproductive. That's literally, and that's showing us that you don't trust them.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah. That sucks.
That sucks.
Ellsworth is going to go in there and win a match for somebody. He's going to win the Battle Royal.
Santina is winning the Battle Royal.
I love how if you watch the Evolution special after Raw, if you taped it, you got fucked on the last 10 minutes if you DVR'd it. They showed the women's real things of all things they've done.
Oh, and they showed
Carmella with the belt. Yeah. Like, oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, Carmella just had the briefcase
it's like
magically.
It's like they know they fucked up.
Yeah, they know.
They know. But anyway,
Storm, Satomura, Shirai, Ripley.
I want Storm versus Ripley as the finals. I would like Tony Storm versus Io Shirai as the finals. But what I think will be happening is Storm and Rhea, because they can showcase Rhea because she's on to better things. If I don't like to spoil things, she's on to better things right now.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
In NXT,
because I hear every place, every dirt sheet and Wikipedia that I've read, the NXT UK title supposed to be defended at this pay-per-view.
Oh,
but there's no mention of it online on WWE's website. No, none of WWE's commentators have mentioned it. As of right now, the only rookies that are going to be on this show are going to be the NXT title and these two girls. Two of the four girls.
There's a kickoff.
What?
Robert Miller says Paige, Renee, and Beth are going to be on the kickoff.
Paige should fucking be there. No,
and if there's a kickoff, then that's probably where that match is going to be.
Maybe, but I don't know. Anyway,
pre-show.
No,
and if that's the case, I'll tell you this much: one way or another.
And apparently, there's going to be a red carpet.
I would like to see Satomura against Shirai.
A red carpet.
That's what Robert just said.
The point of them is just saying that they are the same as men and they're wrestlers. There's no red carpet for a fucking random ass Survivor Series.
There is for
the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, this isn't a Hall of Fame. That's a presentation. These are wrestlers.
Wasn't there one for Mania?
No, it's a Hall of Fame.
I've been to 8. I've never seen a red carpet.
That red carpet's bullshit, man. That's ridiculous. I can't believe they're doing that.
Satomura against Shirai would be my final.
An all Asian final.
Because Tony Storm is already in NXT UK.
So is Rhea.
I'd highlight those two. I'd ask for a third opinion. There he
doesn't watch.
I haven't watched it.
So,
matriarch.
I know.
That's the introduction to the women's evolution. Because you're going to need it. Bailey, Sasha, Natty against the Riot Squad. Anticipation level?
5. Yeah, 5. Go.
The 5 is all Riot Squad?
Yes.
4 of that is Riot Squad. And I'm still a Bailey mark. So whatever.
Right.
Sue me.
Who you got winning?
I hope the Riot Squad, but they're not going to win.
No, me too. I hope the Riot Squad win. but I think Bailey and Sasha.
I'm gonna live crazy. I'm picking the Riot Squad.
Okay,
there you go.
I hope you're right. I hope Bailey joins the Riot Squad.
It's too many names for me to remember.
But
the winner of the Battle Royal gets a future WWE title shot.
It's like a Money in the Bank, but not really.
Or like Royal Rumble, but not really.
Yeah.
I have no idea who's winning it. I'm not even sure exactly who's in it.
You know the part-timers ain't gonna win it.
Right.
They're novelty acts.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Trish, Lita.
No.
Trish isn't in it. Lita's isn't in it.
Do you watch wrestling, brother?
I told you he's cut out a couple hours of Raw and SmackDown every week.
Who is in it? There are part-timers.
A lot of people.
Who are the part-timers?
Molly Holly. Tori Wilson. Medusa.
Maria Kanellis.
Maria Kanellis is coming back from pregnancy.
I was saying Alundra Blaze, but you said Medusa.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant to say. I meant to say Alundra Blaze. That's my bad. The Iconics, Naomi. No one from NXT is in this Battle Royal.
Announced.
I hope they do some surprises like the Rumble.
Like Dakota and like random ass people.
Again, like I said before, Nikki Cross and Blanca Belair.
Nikki Cross was there for the announcement of the Evolution. Exactly. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
She was. Why was she there? They never even said why. She was there at ringside.
I bet half the people in the audience has no idea who that white girl is. It's like MAGA. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Because she's crazy.
She just showed up.
Someone tell her that she's not on the fucking main
from Raw. Nia Jax, Ember Moon, Dana Brooke,
Snuka.
Tamina Snuka from SmackDown, Naomi, the
Mandy
Iconics,
Rose,
Mandy Rose,
Corey Graves. He kept saying Mandy Rose over and over.
Yeah, he did.
Sonya Deville, Iconics, Naomi, and then the part-timers, Asuka. The part-timers. Who do you think right now on the women's roster that's not in the main event picture deserves a title shot?
It's not in the main event picture?
Ooh.
Man, that's really tough.
So it's neither Ronda nor the Bellas nor Charlotte nor Becky. Who do you plug in there?
Are we talking about Raw?
We're not talking about Naomi or Asuka either, right?
No, anyone except who's on the title matches in that card. Who would you have on the roster as a woman?
I want to take out Carmella because she just reigned for a while. Asuka, I want her to win, but she already won the Rumble and lost.
I kind of want to put, but I know she's not in this match. I want to put Ruby there.
Maybe they pull double duty. It's like a battle royal.
Duty.
It's a battle royal.
It's a battle royal. If it's already on the main roster, but not again in the picture. I don't know, man. Who's Lana? That'll help.
Oh,
everyone else is part of the faction.
If it's Dana, they've been trying to give her this like push, but not really.
Yeah, but she's
still by herself.
She always shoots herself in the foot every time they give her.
She hasn't shot herself recently.
She lost a lot of weight.
What if it's Dana?
That'd be fine. I hope it's not. I hope it's Ember. I hope it's Ember.
Ember.
I hope it's Ember. I really hope it's Ember.
It's Ember.
I hope so.
It's Ember.
But she's really not talking.
So you guys want to see Ember get killed by Rousey?
No, but I want to see Ember get killed by Rousey. I don't want to see her get killed by Rousey. I want to see her get killed by Rousey.
I would love
to see her lose to Rousey.
Yeah.
I would love to see Becky Lynch against Sonya Deville.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe Charlotte against Sonya Deville as a tune-up for Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey at Mania.
I've actually heard that they're now handling more towards Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey.
That's even better.
I'm cool with that.
That's cool also because I don't know if it's true yet or not, but apparently there's recordings of Charlotte saying some naughty words.
Oh, yeah. I saw some rumors about
Capital N on the naughty, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
On a police officer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, but she's a Flair, so it's dude.
I know. That's why she'd be protected. She's a blonde.
With all the bullshit Flair got away with in his life, and everybody still loves Flair.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
He broke Dusty Rhodes' arm.
That motherfucker should have been in jail like 50 years over already.
Probably tons more marriages.
He broke laws, marriages.
But anyway, yeah, I would say Ember. Man.
I don't know why, but Flair could get away with shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he shouldn't. Maybe his daughter's the same way. I don't know.
Ric Flair drip.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Trish and Lita against Mickie James and question mark.
Oh, no, she's cleared.
She's cleared?
She came back this
Alexa?
weekend. Alexa Bliss came
Alexa
back
got
this
a
weekend.
concussion over the weekend at a house show.
Concussion.
Yeah, she was wrestling over the weekend. She got a concussion like the week before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anticipation level for the tag match.
6.
I'm at an 8.
Okay.
6.
I don't think Trish has it anymore. I'm almost assured Lita doesn't have it anymore.
What?
I know.
What?
I know she's still got some.
I'm leaning towards Arnold.
I know she's still got some spunk, but I don't think they're nowhere near as what they used to be. I know Mickie James still can wrestle, and Alexa Bliss is great.
If I'm going to sit here and bitch about the Brothers of Destruction versus DX, I got to bitch about this.
Well, no, because that's old versus old. This is old versus old and new.
Old and new?
The whole point of this match is to get Alexa over.
Yeah.
Right. But Alexa's injured. Or, well,
No,
not
she's
injured. She's
be there.
cleared, but she's freshly injured, but
Yeah.
cleared. I mean, she isn't going to put on a barn burner of a match
No.
by herself against 3 old ladies.
My curiosity of a possible car wreck has me at 8.
Okay.
That got me to a 7.
But if Trish and Lita do well, I won't be surprised.
I won't be
Because
surprised.
y'all are
no.
blindsiding me that both of y'all think
I
these two
don't-
girls don't have what they
See,
used to be.
Yeah. Why you gotta say girls? You gotta say superstars.
You could have said women.
Yeah. These two don't have. It's not. I mean, it's not.
They don't have
It.
I-
Mind you, Trish has wrestled what 2 matches in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Lita's wrestled. I don't know about indies. I don't know if she still fucks with that or not. But okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's like saying what WWE wrestler retired like years ago.
Ryback.
I don't know.
Heidenreich.
Yeah, that's like somebody from their prime.
Snitsky.
Yeah. And say, oh, I still got it. I know you don't.
Jinder.
Not gender.
But anyway,
But
Who's winning?
But well, what I was gonna say is I'm allowing myself to have a low-ish anticipation level
Okay.
because what if they exceed my expectation?
yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So
why
who you
I'm
got
up to a
winning?
7.
I don't care.
Arnold, who you got?
Alexa and the
Alexa
funky
and-
one.
and Mickey.
Yeah.
All right, pop quiz.
Damn, Rockets are 1-3 now.
Really?
Yep, they suck.
You're surprised?
No.
That means tickets in the next 2 weeks are going to be cheap.
Shizzle.
Which title match are you more looking forward to seeing? Is it A, Ronda Rousey versus the Bellas, B, Becky versus Charlotte in the last woman standing, or is it C, Kairi Sane against Shayna Baszler for the NXT women's title? Arnold, pick.
B.
Bailey and Becky and
Becky
Charlotte.
and Charlotte.
Becky and Charlotte. Okay.
B, and the B is for Becky. I love Becky. Dude. Becky can do no wrong. Becky's.
You're in the honeymoon phase right now with Becky.
Becky's.
Okay.
But I've been in one with her for years. I've always said I love Becky Lynch, man. But they weren't using her right. Now they are.
What's your anticipation level?
I'm gonna say an 8 and 7. 8 of it is Becky. Charlotte, to me, I think she needs to go for a bit.
What about you?
Well,
What's your
she just came back from being
Go
gone.
to Raw. Go to Raw. Split them up.
All right.
What's your anticipation for the last
For that
woman
match?
standing?
Shit! You just said last woman standing.
You can't take it back now.
No, I'm just saying for him.
It would be an 8 if it wasn't for the fact it was last woman standing. That torpedoes it down to a 6 for me.
Yeah.
Would it have stayed the same if it was any other type of stipulation match? Because
Yeah, I
this
just
is the
said.
third match.
I just said because the last one was standing and torpedoed
Okay.
it down to 6 from an 8.
Okay.
I would be at an 8 with Arnold because oh man, this
You're right. I
this-
totally forgot about
I
the
like
last
Becky.
woman.
I mean, I don't have as much of a dislike as Arnold has for
Now-
Charlotte, but
The past 3 main last person standing matches have been great.
true.
Nikki Cross versus Asuka,
Yeah.
the Gargano one, and then somebody else is
No,
good.
you mean Nikki Cross against Shayna Baszler?
No, I mean Nikki Cross versus Asuka on NXT when they went through the fucking announce table after a big back
yeah.
suplex.
That being said, hey, they've done 3 in a row. That means they're due up for a bad one. They regress back to the mean. That's what Mike Meltzer always says. Regress back to the mean.
I was at a 6.
And I did mean Mike Meltzer, not Dave Meltzer.
I was at a 6.
Hmm.
But that backstage promo at the Performance Center
that was pretty
raised
interesting.
it to an 8.
That was
I
interesting.
loved that it had all the girls from NXT.
No,
Like, you
it had the
showed-
girls from the Mae Young Classic.
and NXT.
They had a
LeRae
little
was
bit of
there.
both.
Candice
They
was
had
there.
both.
Yeah,
They did.
Dakota was there.
Yeah.
of course he would figure that one.
You
Of
know
course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But on Twitter, they showed the video and Rhea Ripley shared it and put like a clapping hand emojis, and Becky's like, "Shut up! I'm gonna kick your ass soon too." So yeah, that's why I love Becky. So
Who you
much
got
right now.
winning?
Becky. Don't take that from her. But on another rumor thing, I heard that apparently Becky's been wrestling with like a broken jaw, like a
Really?
dislocated jaw.
Yeah.
They did a little special for this thing, like Teens React and stuff, like these React channels or whatever. And it was like trying to laugh, and you can tell something's wrong with her jaw. She's talking like sideways. She talks like that right now. Becky.
Show the audience because I don't think they got it.
Talks like that right now. So yeah, apparently she's supposed to lose it soon because to go fix her jaw, which would suck because this is the most momentum I've
that
seen
does suck.
a woman have in a while.
Who you got?
Becky.
With the good hair.
Fuck the broken jaw stuff. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I wish I didn't know.
It's rumor.
Even if she
I'm not gonna let you burst my bubble, Arnold.
Even if she has the broken jaw, it's painfully obvious Becky's winning this. This is I don't think she'll ever be as over as she is right now. And there's no point in letting that affect her, anything physical affect that. As long as she can stand.
We had Lesnar for a whole year. You can have Becky, hey, I'm gonna get, fucking surgery on my mouth. Y'all girls fight amongst yourselves for fucking 5 months.
Well, I mean, how much of an invasive surgery is it? Is it just that's it, or like
I don't know.
You're asking Dr. Ramirez over there?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Dr. Ramirez, PD,
yeah,
HMO.
Yes, doctor.
I've been in the goddamn hospital 2 years so many times.
Shit, I'm about to have a procedure done tomorrow. You guys don't know that. I'm gonna have
The vasectomy, finally.
Finally.
Thank God.
That's me next year.
I have a torn retina in my left eye, and they're gonna zip some lasers in it tomorrow, and
Good
I should be
old-
Well,
fine.
what's the
That
point?
good
You're not going to learn, and the other's going to get fucked up. You're going to wind
good
up like,
This is true.
It's like good old lift insurance.
that glaucoma.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna get that fixed.
Was that your pick? Was that the match you were looking forward to the most out of the 3 title matches?
No,
What was it?
match that it would be Ronda versus Becky, but that's not happening. I can't split the two. I'm gonna go with the NXT match.
All right. Defend yourself.
I think it's going to be a better match and a better story, and they have bigger chips on their shoulder to try to steal the show. So I think there's going to be more chutzpah there. The Bellas, fuck the Bellas.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Last woman standing. It's the last woman standing match. So even though I really, really like Becky and I'm, pretty cool with Charlotte. I think the NXT girls might have a little something up their sleeve. That being said, I'm going to give that match an 8.
I'm going to give that match a 9.
Okay.
The NXT girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
This could be the end of the feud.
It better be. It's the rubber match.
Yeah. So not necessarily.
Yeah, they've had 2 matches. One's won, the other one's lost.
One was at the Mae Young Classic. The other one where Shayna beat.
There was they fought again at an episode of
Oh,
NXT.
they did fight in NXT.
did
Yeah,
they?
Shayna beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
But you guys
they
have-
are.
This is their fourth.
She's 2
This
and
is
1.
their fourth
Yeah.
match. Shayna's
Really?
2 and 1 on her.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
No, Kyrie's 2 and 1 on her.
Is it?
Yeah, because Kyrie won the Mae Young Classic against her.
Yeah.
And then she beat her at the last NXT pay-per-view. But Shayna beat her at a random ass NXT taping.
Mm.
So yeah, it's 2-1 Kyrie right now.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what falls into my
Assuming that they
anticipation level.
don't randomly add Nikki Cross against Bianca Belair, this title match could steal the entire fucking show.
Yeah.
And I've got Baszler winning this.
Yeah, 2-time women's champion.
I've got Baszler winning.
It evens it up 2-2.
Yeah, and somebody has to remind me. if Shayna's not winning this belt, then that means she's going to the main roster. Who's the next heel
in NXT
to feud for Kairi Sane and the title, assuming Shayna Baszler's
Bianca?
Belair.
Oh, not yet.
Boy.
No. She's
already feuding with Nikki Cross. She's a rubber.
Yeah, but she's not finished yet.
But see, Nikki's got bigger stuff going on
That's
with
true.
her and Alistair. That's the story with Nikki right now.
Lacey Evans. You
have a whole crop of Mae
we
Classic.
Have a fuck ton of girls coming to come in.
We had this. We were wringing our hands the last time. Last year, what's going to happen? No, then they called. They had the fucking Mae Young Classic and replenished the ranks like nothing. And you forget about Mrs. Women's Right
That's
too.
What I said, Lacey Evans.
Yeah, there you go.
There's plenty of heels.
Don't worry, your pretty little dumb head about
Dakota
it.
Kyle.
Should have brought our wigs.
Those were Portia's wigs.
Unfortunately, I think Baszler's going to upstage Rousey because Kairi Sane is a fuck ton more competent than either of the Bellas.
True.
Or if you put both of them in the Urkel time machine. No, Ronda's going to...
Or if you put one Bella on top of the other.
Fucking Voltron Bella.
No,
Mega Bella. No.
Imagine them doing a little flip into the ropes.
Oh, no. I feel bad for Ronda because this match is going to lead...
No, fuck no. I don't feel bad for Ronda. Ronda could just annihilate one of them, and
that's not the story they're going to tell.
I don't give a fuck. That's the story
I know, but you're the minority. So the minority don't fuck about it. They're going to tell us Nikki...
Ronda's going to have to come back from beating.
Yeah.
Ronda ain't going to come back.
They're going to do this.
She's going to own these two. She's going to eat
because Bree's naturally enhanced. They're going to be doing a lot of switching around. I bet you. They're going to tell a story that is not fitting to Ronda's character at the expense of trying to make the Bellas look relevant still in an era that we don't give a fuck about the Bellas.
I hope you're...
And this is way before the botching. This isn't about Bree.
Before the botching.
The Bellas have nothing to do with the evolution. They are the timestamp for where the Divas ended.
Yeah.
And they need to be left behind.
By the way, if you did watch the evolution thing, it kind of gets you. It aggravates you.
Yes, it does.
It kind of aggravates you because you know who started the whole Give Divas a Chance, and you know who helped start the revolution. AJ Lee. Yep. They're not even.
They don't mention them, and they try to shoehorn the Bellas in there as though they were actually a part of this.
They were the reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's
the fact. I mean, the 2014 Indy Arnold fucking Booker guy or whatever internet wrestling fan wants AJ Lee to re-debut at this event. Because it's going to be in her neck of the woods, where she's originally from, in Jersey. She's in Uniondale, and it's going to be in somewhere up there.
Yeah.
But not going to happen.
They try to make it look like the Bellas are.
They started the Divas, give Divas a chance. But no. It's bullshit.
Robert Midland says this. I'll be crying over Sasha Rousey match that we should be getting but aren't.
Yeah. Now, what I was going to say is, that'd be cool if you were right. What I think they should do, and what they probably will be doing, is giving her, one, because of the nickname, but two, give her the Mike Tyson treatment. My dad would fucking go and take me and my mom, and we'd go to our tios or our uncles, whatever, and they'd fucking buy the fight, and we'd all sit and fucking drink, and I'd watch a bunch of prelims, and everything would get ready, boom, like that. And main event starts, 25 seconds later, first thing I would say, "Pa eso pagué." That's what I fucking paid for a fucking 25-second match. Mike Tyson, motherfucker. That's what I hope they give me with Ronda Rousey. I hope they give her the Mike Tyson treatment, and she just annihilates.
They did it with Goldberg.
Yeah. Then they've done it with Alexa Bliss. She obliterated her. And when she got in the actual ring with Stephanie McMahon, she obliterated her.
I've been on the WWE shop website every other day trying to find if they're selling la más neta de la planeta shirt. I'd rock that, or the Japanese one. I'd rock that shit.
She has some kind of Japanese shirt.
Yeah, I've seen it, but it's not on the store.
Yeah. Bailey has a Soy and a Hugger shirt. That's kind of cool because she's Mexican.
Robert Millen says, I'm also hoping Kyrie retains and Shayna makes her Raw debut and then turns on Ronda.
Yeah. My
I'm
anticipation level for NXT championship match is at a 5 because I've seen it before. That's the only reason why. If I hadn't
seen Becky versus Charlotte,
yeah, but I've seen them respect each other than I spend on this and that. I've seen the exact format of this match 3 times already.
To Arnold's credit,
Nice.
those matches I don't get the feeling that they've stepped up the story. They've kept it at the same gear.
Yeah.
It's a good gear. You're getting
But
mileage
their
out of it.
matches are good.
But they haven't gotten up to that next level.
When we compare talents, it's like Becky. I mean, I'll take Becky and Charlotte out of this because they're in a league of their own. Great movie. Ronda, Nikki, and then you have Kyrie and Shayna. Kyrie and Shayna are clearly both better wrestlers than,
and they have a chemistry.
And they have a chemistry than Nikki and Ronda. Shayna's better than Ronda. Kyrie's way better than Nikki. And on a limited dose of seeing,
Okay.
Sometimes I fear that we're giving her too much props. Like she's already like the mini Asuka. Because Asuka's amazing in the ring. You cannot. One thing you can't take away from Asuka is her ring ability.
Yeah, but when she's in a boring story, you don't want to watch it.
Exactly.
She's almost at the same level as Nakamura.
No, exactly. Exactly.
And I'm not just saying that just because they're both Asian.
No. I know what you mean. Kyrie right now, she's still the adorable pirate princess or whatever.
Right.
You give her some stupid gimmick on SmackDown and nobody cares about her anymore.
Right, because a pirate princess gimmick isn't stupid.
It's cute. It's cute. It's minor league. Like my wife loves to call NXT the minor leagues.
Yeah.
Because they are.
Yeah. Well,
they're the better fighters.
Yeah,
with, minor league sports entertainers.
Yeah.
They're minor league sports entertainers.
Yeah.
Now, I think this match will probably be the best. This match will probably be the best wrestling match of the night.
Baszler
versus Shayna.
Okay.
Baszler
Kyrie.
Yeah. But I'm just not anticipating it right now because I've seen it so many
Maybe
times.
it's because you're leaving the bar low so that they could.
I hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Overall, the whole pay-per-view.
Wait a second. What was your anticipation level for Nikki and Brie versus Ronda?
1.
You?
2. It's Nikki's left and right.
The longer the match goes, the worse it's gonna be. I'll tell you this.
I have it as 4. That entire 4 is Ronda because I want to see Ronda on the off chance do a 25-second match like you said and just beat the shit out of them right from the get-go. If that happens,
beat the diva out of her.
I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah.
More than likely, that's not gonna happen. That's why I'm not like at a 5 or a 6 just for that reason. It's probably at a 4 because it's probably not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Go.
Overall, whole show.
7.
7.
7 sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's this show.
That's it, man. Unless you have anything else to add.
No. What was your match of the week after all, Arnold?
I didn't have one. Yeah.
Nothing from the Mae Young Classic.
No, you know what? Yeah, Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. That was my match of the week. That was a really good match.
Satamura versus Lane.
I think we're bearing the lead on Rey Mysterio. And I think WWE is bearing the lead on Rey Mysterio's comeback.
Kinda.
He kind of came back like he never left.
Yeah.
Which is what I like. And his promo skills are still good. Spoke Spanish.
That baseball slide into the splash outside.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
That's really cool.
His new finisher is cool. He didn't used to do that one. It's like
it's
a mix of both of his old finishers. Mm-hmm. His original finisher from WCW was the he'd go to the ropes and then he'd do like a leg drop or like a somersault,
or he'd do a springboard into a Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, and then
that's the original dropping the dime.
And then the WWE like back in the the early mid 2000s was the where he looked like a shrimp. He's like
a deadlift shrimp.
Yeah, a deadlift shrimp. And now what he does is goes up. And then from the third rope, he just boom. We just suicide dives.
I'm just waiting.
I'm
waiting for the kickoff for this year's WrestleMania to be Rey Mysterio against Hideo Itami.
Ooh.
Then Rey goes back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Apparently, I need to watch this Hideo Itami versus.
He's still in the WWE.
Hideo Itami against Mustafa Ali.
Oh, fuck! That sounds
205 Live.
Yeah,
I missed 205 Live.
I've been told I need to watch that, but fuck,
it was good, huh?
That's it for the show, man.
Right.
That's everything. Hopefully, y'all watch the pay-per-view because I'm not.
You're not gonna watch the pay-per-view?
Not live. I can't.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna watch it live. I'm gonna miss like the first hour or two.
I'm not gonna be able to watch it until Monday. I'll be in Dallas on Sunday for a concert.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will be watching Rick Grimes' second to last episode of The Walking Dead.
Oh, they already announced that this is the second to last one?
This season's been amazing.
Really?
This season has been so good, but
like nobody's watching.
Yeah, they jumped the shark last year
Yeah.
because they went too long with the Negan stuff.
No, they jumped the shark because they killed off the main character that was supposed to be the better of Rick.
Yeah.
What they could have done was fast forwarded farther enough to where the little girl is almost as old as Carl.
No Shane.
Yeah. So
no
that she can grow
Shayna.
up, so she can fill Carl's shoes.
Yeah.
And maybe have her.
I don't even know. Like after Rick leaves, I don't know where. But if you watch these episodes, it's almost like bearing the lead with Rick right now because there's a lot of shit going on in these episodes, and there's a new crop of people coming in.
Maybe Negan plays the dad role because Negan looked at Carl with respect in those episodes
true.
with the baby.
It's a lot of
Negan liked Carl.
A lot of possibilities.
And that was the one thing that kept Rick and Negan at least on that respect term.
And
Carl.
Remember the original rule of The Walking Dead. Once you show a moral compass,
you're dead.
You're dead. And Rick's nothing but moral compass this season. Suppose Daryl and him don't like each other.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You haven't seen it in a while, but this is a really
I haven't
good
watched
season.
this the middle of last season.
Yeah, this is a really good season so far.
Yeah.
Everything's different on it. Scott Gimple's out. He's not the showrunner anymore. Some new chick, and she's doing a really good job.
And the Whisperers are coming.
Yes,
right?
they're coming. Which is what I think was gonna after Rick leaves, they're gonna swoop in, and there's helicopters, there's people trading, there's all kinds of shit going on right now. There's a lot of weird shit.
Okay.
But yeah, we are done.
Well, that's the end of this episode of Pop Culture Rewind.
I know, right?
All right.
Adios,
I'm
my
gonna
friends.
go watch American Horror Story. See y'all later.
Keep it classy.
Oh, so this is the part where I press the button and I do this and then I say goodbye.